Guide content creation is dying in Wuthering Waves, and I think it might be for the best. I'm sure you all know that guide content have been all around gacha, whether it's Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or even Wuthering Waves. Content creators try to make sure that they make as many guide videos as they can to cater towards their audience and therefore building their community. But I feel like ever since the start of Wuthering Waves, guide content has been dying quite a lot, and a lot with some exceptions like say who often create guides on some characters and gain a lot of attraction out of it. I think it's just because of how he presented himself in the Wuthering Waves community, and I think I can compliment on his hard work and great video editing. And I think that it's a great topic to start talking about this issue and why it's been happening in the gacha community. Keep in mind that this video has not really any research behind it, but rather just my thoughts and opinions in order to spark a discussion in the comments section below. So if you guys have anything to add on the video, please feel free to do so, as I do appreciate a lot of feedbacks and opinion from a lot of you guys. But anyways, enjoy the video. So why is gacha guide content creation dying recently? And especially for small creators like myself? Well, the main reason behind it is that it's just available practically everywhere and can be accessed at any time and any point. I think a lot of smaller content creators, and again, I've been guilty of it as well, don't understand that a lot of people can just go on Prydwen and get full access guide of the character they want to level up. Don't get me wrong, there might be some extra stuff that the content creator can add to the guide, but if people just want the builds and echoes for the character, they can just straight up go to on Prydwen and get the content that they need. And that's mostly what happened in the gacha space. People don't really need to watch a 20-minute video of a random guy just yapping about a character when they can just go on a site and have a full explanation over there with their builds and echoes. I literally do the same for my account, even though I get guide videos all up on my face about Rover or Changli or whatever. I still go on Prydwen and look at the best builds, so it's not something that I would be interested in watching in my opinion. And again, it's less time consuming. The other reason why guide content creation might be dying is just due to the fact that it has become extremely stale, and a lot of people who have explored this part of gacha market have already established themselves as the guide guy. What I mean by that is that content creators like Ziox or Braxophone are already well-established YouTubers that make great guide content for everyone. But also, the fact that some big YouTubers can have early access to these characters makes it less exciting for smaller YouTubers to make guides on these characters, just because of the fact that bigger content creators did these videos already, and copying them wouldn't really necessarily benefit your channel specifically. So again, I've been guilty about it myself, and I was able to learn a lot from it. I used to pump out half-assed guide content that nobody really cared about, but as I grew as a content creator and understood what I really wanted to make, I started making content about myself and the game, which I think resonated more towards players or, the community, rather than just making stale content that's already been around or has been extremely saturated. I remember watching a video about by Gamba AJ. Please look at his channel if you'd like. He's a really good person. But he was talking about how he felt that his channel was dying because he really wasn't able to truly express himself, since he always made like guide content and news content and stuff like that. And that really resonated with me, since I felt the same way about my channel. The less creative I get, the more regret I'll feel making videos that I don't want. But what he also said is that gacha content is always like that, filled with, gacha guides, news, and no creative content that can be expressed in videos. But honestly, I would say no to that, and here's why. Well, the simple reason behind it is that what truly limits your creativity isn't really the game itself, but just your imagination. And I think a lot of people, as they grow, they become less and less creative, since they become, worried about work and how they need to, create a livelihood. And again, that's pretty fair in my opinion. But I feel like what's limiting the Wuthering Waves community from truly shining and becoming better is just its lack of creativity. But then again, having guide content dying nowadays could be a very good thing, because it will sort of force YouTubers to truly be creative with their content and actually express themselves rather than just view farming. And I think Wuthering Waves is going through that direction right now, which is amazing in my opinion. We can take an example of Saint Tantas. I think he's like a great example for a Wuthering Waves YouTuber. Even though he does make gacha guides content now and then, he still does interesting topics that people actually want to watch and talk talk about. And I want to start doing that too, because, you know, I feel like expressing myself in a different way and showing my true self instead of just making a guide is way more fun in my opinion. Also, maybe doing challenges or just topics that I want to discuss about the game to make it more fresh and more engaging. And again, if any content creator is watching this, then I think you should be doing it more to start, you know, making a positive community and yeah, just having a better community to hang out with. So that was basically it for the video. It was something that kind of like I was watching a Techdown video and I saw about about gacha guide content dying, and I kind of wanted to speak about my thoughts about the issue and discuss it basically. So if you guys found it relatable or informative or entertaining, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. I'm gonna try to make cool, you know, discussion videos as much as possible to, you know, freshen up the channel and make it really, really nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.